Hello. I don't know if you can hear the trains near my house, sorry. Okay, but we are on element 6. This is your path to a healthy weight. And so, some of what we're going to be talking about, of course, is mindset, right? So, the first thing about this is the most common mindset that we all have is weight loss as a destination. When we think of it as a destination, this is what kind of leads us to that cycle. Oh, I'm there. I got healthy. I'm done, right? Then we begin slacking and we gain the weight back. Crap, we're obese again or overweight again. And now we have to start that cycle over. Okay, so this is that cycle. That's the mindset that we've probably all dealt with or are dealing with. That has led us to Optavia, right? The difference with this program is that our mindset becomes health is a journey. Health is a series of choices that you must make for the rest of your life in order to maintain. It's not a place that you can buy a ticket to. Buying this food does not get you there by itself, right? So we're eating the healthy food, but we're working on our mindset about this to really develop those habits that are going to take us there long term. Okay, so when you have the coach, the community, this system of support, you're learning how to set goals. And so maybe our first goal that we can think about is getting to that healthy weight. Then what? Right? That's your next question. Then what? Okay, I'm healthy weight. Now I want to work on exercise. I want to jog. I want to walk. I want to go hiking every weekend. Whatever your goal is, it's always going to keep setting, right? Just like, I know I'm a teacher, so I make these examples all the time, but just like as a teacher with your students, oh, he knows all the letter names. Let's work on letter sounds. Oh, he knows all the sounds. Let's work on words. He knows these words. Let's try sentences. Okay, this is the same thing we're doing with our health. All right, we're at a healthy weight. Awesome. Let's start some movement. Awesome. Let's start working on our strength training. Set those goals that make sense for you, but we're going to consistently set long-term and short-term, right? Macro and micro goals that help you live your optimal life at optimal health and long-term. Okay, so one of the important things is staying plugged into the structure. I learned this again this week. I had to contact my coach. I had to contact, Larry. I made sure he knew that I was having some struggles with my backsliding. I don't know if you guys know, but we just made an offer on a house. That offer was accepted. I'm working on selling tons of excess stress, and I started backsliding. And as soon as I recognized it, I started reaching out. Okay, hey, help. Hold me accountable. Help me here because I'm backsliding. This is one of the systems, one of the structures of support that I want you to know is here for you, right? I'm here for you. Larry's here for you. Your community on the Facebook pages, definitely here for you. Always feel free to post, reach out if you need help. If I don't answer you, I know my schedule's crazy and I go to sleep early. So if I'm ever not available and you need help, use those systems. That's what they're there for. One of the cool things about this program is it goes so much beyond the body. It goes into your mind. I know I've talked to you all about that. And it also goes into finances later too. We're not there yet, but we start with our body. We begin working on our mind. And then we even get into finances and living a healthy, whole life. So it's like the whole picture all together. So one of the things that we want to think about is that why again. So I know this is element 6, but kind of go back to element 1. Why is being a healthy weight important to you? When you start thinking about all those things that you want, for me, right? I want to be able to travel. I want to be energetic. I want to be for my family long term. I want to create a happy life. Remember, we talked about the difference between I don't want and I want, right? Because the mindset of diet is all about what you don't want or what you can't have. And the mindset of health is all about what you can create. I want this. I want to create a happy life. I want joy. I want fulfillment, not just pleasure, right? Okay. So one of the important things is identifying your current reality. Most of us are not at a healthy weight. I'm getting close, but I'm not there yet. Okay, I'm at like 177. I should be like 160, maybe. I'm not sure. So thinking about the BMI chart, look at that. I know it's a little archaic, some people think, but it's a tool. It's one tool that you can use. If you have access to a body scan like InBody or whatever, use that instead. It's fine. But BMI is one way you can kind of measure your health. Just find where you are on a BMI chart, if that's what you have access to, and acknowledge, okay, I'm here. I want to be here, right? Then set that goal. How are you going to move there? That mindset is critical. Again, we're not going on a diet. We are changing our habits to create something. We're not restricting, we're creating, okay? Also, when I think about dieting, I think about it as an emotional response, right? Like I saw a picture of myself and I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Emotionally, I want to change that. We want your health to be beyond an emotional response. We want it to be a lifestyle choice, something that you're choosing, that's going to be created, that gives you that foundation. It's creating a foundation for a healthy life, right? Whereas dieting is like patching a hole in the Titanic, per se. Not gonna work, right? Still gonna go down. So just stop and think about it. When people ask you what you're doing to get healthy, how are you sharing that, right? Are you talking about a diet? I'm on a diet. I'm doing Optavia. Or are you talking about it like, I got a coach, I'm learning new habits, I'm creating long-term health for me and my family? Think about how you're going to talk about that, because it's going to change your mindset and it changes the understanding of people around you too. Okay. One of the best things for me personally about this program is how much it has improved my relationship with Larry. And I think he would probably agree. We definitely had some super rough patches towards the end of 2020. But one of the things that this program was helping me to do was to be really honest with myself. Like we talked about, look at that BMI chart. Where am I? When you can accurately acknowledge where you are, where your shortcomings are, and set goals to improve, not only does this improve your health, it improves your well-being. When you improve your well-being, it can improve your relationships. When your relationships are healthier, your life is happier. So again, it's all about creating all of these things that sustain you long term. Okay, we're in phase one, most of us. Phase one is getting to the healthy weight, right? The weight loss phase. Phase two is when you're at a healthy weight. This is when you're at a normal BMI, or you've measured your InBody or your fat percentage. Your fat percentage for a man is 18%, for a woman is 25% or less. And then once we get there, most of us aren't there. Once we get there, we get into optimization. And I love that concept. I'm very excited about phase three. I'm not there yet, but I'm excited about it. That's when you get into movement and sleep. Now, I'm not saying that we're not going to add movement during weight loss. Of course we are. Lots of us are adding movement, and that's great. What I'm saying is that's not necessarily our main goal, right? Because our big macro right now is healthy weight. How do we get to the healthy weight? So all of our little goals about movement, sleep, whatever, they're all geared towards that macro of getting to the healthy weight. But once we're at the healthy weight, then that optimization becomes about improving your movement. So I was at a 23-minute mile. Can I get to a 20-minute mile? Can I get to a 12-minute mile? Okay, I jumped a lot there, but you get the idea. The last one, phase 4, is longevity. So this is like ultra health. How do you stay healthy long-term? Vitamins, whatever, I don't know. And so, again, just kind of to review what we've talked about in element 6, assess your current reality. Where are you? Don't put any emotion on that. There's no judgment in this. I don't want you sitting there going, oh, I'm so whatever. We're not going to do that to ourselves. We're just using this knowledge to move us forward. So I'm currently in the overweight category on the BMI chart, but y'all, I started out at morbidly obese. Okay? So it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is where you set your goal to finish and how you're going to get there. Once you've got your current reality, the question is, how do I get there? That's where you're going to make all those little micro goals, right? Micro habits. Remember, almost all of us have got to work on 6 meals a day. Sorry, my printer just started talking to me. 6 meals a day, drinking that water. Mine is the hydro jug. I drink 2 of these a day. Things like that. Those are your micro goals that are moving you towards that macro goal of healthy weight loss. Okay. Focus on the things that you're doing that are going to build health, and then learn those habits and behaviors. Remember, if you stick with your old habits, you're going to get your old results. That means, let me say it plainly, if you think Optavia is a diet, please stop buying it now, because you're just wasting your money. It is not a diet. You are not on a diet. You are creating a healthy life so that you can have optimal health for the rest of your life. And let me be real honest with you. A lot of you as parents, a lot of you as caretakers, partners, friends, you're creating that for your children and your partners too. And it's no small thing. It's amazing. So every one of you inspires me in different ways every day. Keep it up. Let me know if you have any questions. See you soon.